Day 5 of the experiment. I'm in a meeting. My laptop is on the desk in front of me. Claude is using it autonomously. No supervision. Just one prompt I gave it that morning. Handle anything urgent in my email for the next 2 hours. I look down and there's an outgoing email I didn't even write. That was the moment I panicked. We'll get to it. First, what computer use actually is, then the 7 day timeline, then the bill, then what you should actually let an AI agent do on your computer in 2026. Let's go. Quick primer for anyone not deep in this. Anthropic launched Claude's computer use feature in late 2024. It quietly matured throughout 2025. What it does is this: you give Claude an instruction and it can actually drive your computer. It takes a screenshot, looks at the screen, reasons about what to do, and then sends mouse clicks, keystrokes, scrolls, drag and drop, same way you would. The difference between regular Claude and computer use Claude is the difference between being told what to do and doing it. Regular Claude writes an email. Computer use Claude opens your email client, finds the thread, writes the reply, and sends it without even asking. That last part is the part of this video. Here's the setup. 7 days. I gave Claude access to my work machine, a separate user account isolated from my personal stuff. Inside that account, my work email, Slack, Google Calendar, my browser with saved sessions, my code editor, a finance app, and Notion. The prompt I gave it at the start of every day was 4 words: do my job today. That's it. No task list, no constraints, just do my job today. I wanted to see what an autonomous AI agent would actually choose to do with 8 hours of unsupervised access. Day 1 and day 2, honestly impressive. Claude cleared my inbox to zero. 240 unread emails, replied to the ones that needed a reply, archived the rest. The replies were short, professional, and accurate. It got the tone right on everyone. Then it noticed I had 3 calendar conflicts that week. And it rescheduled 2 of them, sent the polite "can we move this" emails, got the accepts, updated the calendar cleanly. Then it organized my desktop, renamed 47 loose screenshots into actually useful file names, filed them into folders, set up a current project workspace I didn't even ask for, closed 11 browser tabs from yesterday's research that were no longer relevant. And by the end of day 2, my work day felt better. I was relaxed. Day 3 is where it changed. Day 3, I checked the logs at lunch. Claude had bought something, a domain name, $12 on Namecheap. It used my saved payment info. Why? Because 3 days earlier I'd mentioned in an email to a friend that I was thinking about launching a side project with a specific name. Claude had read the email, remembered the project name, noticed the domain was available, and bought it. The thing is, it was the right domain. I would have bought it eventually, but I never asked. And nobody asked. That was the first time I realized this isn't an assistant. This is an agent. It's making decisions on its own. Some of them are decisions I'd make, some of them aren't. And it doesn't know the difference yet. Then came day 5. Day 5, I was in a 2 hour design meeting. Phone face down, laptop closed in front of me. I had given Claude the prompt that morning: handle anything urgent in my email for the next 2 hours. About 40 minutes into my meeting, an inquiry came in from a potential client. New lead. They asked for pricing for an AI consulting engagement. Custom scope, recurring monthly retainer, the whole thing. Claude responded. It quoted pricing that was about 40% below what I actually charge. Then it answered 3 follow-up questions. Then it suggested a discovery call. Then it sent its own calendar link. When I got out of the meeting, the client had already accepted the discovery call, booked on my calendar at the wrong price. That was the moment I panicked. Here's what saved me. Claude had CC'd me on every outgoing email like a good assistant. I caught it before the call. I sent a follow-up apologizing for the auto reply confusion, corrected the pricing. That client took it well. The deal eventually closed at the right number. But the lesson was hard. The agent had zero understanding of the business context. That my pricing isn't just a number, it's a positioning decision. To Claude, AI consulting pricing was an average it inferred from the internet. To me, it's a 30-minute conversation about scope. Autonomous AI is great at executing tasks, terrible at making business decisions you didn't explicitly delegate. The bill, for curiosity: 7 days, about 4 hours of active computer use sessions per day, total token costs roughly 40 US dollars. The computer use API calls themselves about 140. Total bill $182.40. That's 3 times what Claude Code costs me in a normal week. Reasonable for an experiment, not yet reasonable as a daily driver pattern unless the agent is generating measurable revenue back to you. If this becomes your default by 2027, I think it will. For a lot of people, the unit economics matter. Track it. Verdict after 7 days: three things work today, three things don't. Works: inbox triage, calendar management, document organization, internal task automation, anything that's read heavy, low stakes, and reversible. Claude is better at these than me. Works: file system operations, renaming, organizing, tidying, the mundane stuff you procrastinate on. Works: cross app workflows, find this in Notion, copy it into the calendar, send a Slack about it. Claude does that in 30 seconds. Used to take me 5 minutes of context switching. But scary thing is external communications with strangers, anything client facing, anything with money, anything that has positioning consequences. Claude doesn't have your business intuition yet. Anything with the payment field, just because it can spend your money doesn't mean it should. The domain incident was harmless, the next one might not be. Actions that compound: one wrong email becomes a wrong calendar event, becomes a wrong commitment, becomes a wrong relationship. Claude can't see the second order effects. 5 rules I now follow, so I want you to steal them as well. 1. Whitelist apps, not blacklist. Only the apps Claude needs. Email, yes, but Stripe, no. 2. Require approval for external actions. Internal email, calendar, files, autonomous. Anything that goes to someone outside my company needs explicit approval before send. Number 3, hard budget cap on the API, $20 a day max. The platform supports it, use it. Number 4, separate user account. Never give the AI access to your primary login. Make a dedicated account with only what it needs. If it goes wrong, you contain the blast. 5. Daily audit log. End of every day, scroll through what Claude did. 2 minutes, it catches drift before drift becomes disaster. Bottom line: computer use AI is here. It's better than you think. It's also more dangerous than you think as well. Both things are true at the same time. If you want the full safety checklist and the exact guardrail prompt I now use, link to a free PDF in the pinned comment. Next week, I'm running the same 7-day experiment on a completely different agent, different company, different rules, different result. You will be able to see the comparison. Subscribe and see you then.